Hi, everybody. Welcome to my live, guys. Welcome back, everybody. So glad to see you, everybody. Drop your names. How are you guys doing today? We are starting off with the neon names. Let's go, guys. Who's going to be first? We've got Jackie in the chat. How are you, dear Jackie? So glad to see you. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. You got your name done, Jackie. Then we've got is Carolina. How are you, dear Carolina? So glad to see you. You got your neon name done. Ava in the chat. How are you, Ava? Here you go. Next, we've got Olive. Thank you so much, Olive. Thank you for subscribing. Then we've got Destiny. How are you, dear Destiny? Here you go. Please start liking, guys. Everybody, please start liking. All right, who's going to be next? Jaslyn in the chat. How are you, dear Jaslyn? How are you? All right, here you go. Everybody start liking and subscribing for a glowing neon name. We are starting our live, so come on, everybody. All right, who's going to be next, everybody? Welcome to my live. Drop your names in the comments, guys. Yeah, sure, CJ. How are you? Have a great day. All right, who do we have next, everybody? Welcome to my live. We are doing the neon names. All right, let's start, guys. Everybody hit the like button, like the live, and subscribe and drop your names in the comments. Welcome to my live, everybody. Let's go, guys. I'm going to decorate this page a bit till we have more people in. All right, guys, we are doing the neon names once again. All right, hi, Cabra. How are you doing today, Cabra? Here you go, Cabria. Have a nice day. All right, who do we have next, everybody? Welcome to my live, guys. All right, let's go, guys. We are doing the neon glowing names for you all. Shanzay, how are you, dear Shanzay? Thank you so much. Everybody hit that subscribe and like button and let's go. Who's gonna be next, everybody? Welcome to my live. Get your names done, everybody. All right, let's go, guys. Everybody get your neon glowing names done, guys. Hit the like and the subscribe button and drop a name in the comments. All right, then we've got Irma in the chat. All right, Irma, here you go. Here is your glowing name. Then we've got is Zadicha. Thank you so much, Zadicha. Have a nice day. All right, next subscriber we have is Jasmine in the chat. How are you, Jasmine? Have a great day, Jasmine. All right, next, who is next, everybody? Then we've got James who liked and subscribed. Appreciate you, James. Thank you so much. You get a name. Everybody, let's go. Then we've got is Madison in the chat. How are you, dear Madison? I hope your day is going great today. Here you go. Next subscriber, guys. Mali in the chat. Thank you, Mali. Everybody hit that like button and drop a name. All right, then we've got Ella. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Ella. Shanzay, thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me, Shanzay. Here's your glowing neon name. Next, we've got Jazzy in the chat. Thank you, Jazzy, for liking and subscribing. Daxton, how are you, dear Daxton? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Here you go. Your name has been done. Next subscriber, we've got Eric in the chat. Thank you for liking and subscribing to me, Eric. You got your glowing name done. Next line, everybody. Kali in the chat. How are you, dear Kali? Here you go. Next subscriber named Gabby in the chat. How are you, dear Gabby? Next subscriber, we've got Nico in the chat. How are you, dear Nico? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Aileen, thank you for liking and subscribing. Who else has liked and subscribed? That is Chloe in the chat. Thank you, Chloe. All right, let's go for Chloe here. All right, who do we have next, everybody? Welcome to my live, Ignacia. How are you, Ignacia? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. You got your glowing name done. Then we have is AV in the chat. How are you, dear AV? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Liliana is in the chat. How are you, Liliana? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. Then we've got Tawaha. How are you, dear Tawaha? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, let's go, guys. Who else is liked and subscribed? Let me see. Valeria, thank you. Here you go, Valeria. Let's go, everybody. Come on. Everybody, Haley's in the chat, guys. Thank you, Haley, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next name we've got Ade. Let's go, Ade. All right, who's gonna be next, guys? Pearl, thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name we've got Nathan in the chat. How are you, dear Nathan? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Eric. Thank you, Eric, for liking and subscribing. Next name we've got is Asjad. How are you, dear Asjad? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who else has liked and subscribed? I see Pinky. Thank you, Pinky, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Let's go, everybody. Jaden. Let's go, Jaden. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, next we've got is Alia in the chat. How are you, dear Alia? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next name, everybody. And we've got is Gooby. How are you, dear Gooby? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next we've got is Aradi. How are you, Aradi? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name we've got is Tegan in the chat. How are you, dear Tegan? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who else liked and subscribed? It is Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. All right, next name we've got is Penna in the chat. Thank you, Penna, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next name we've got is Bella in the chat. Thank you, Bella, for liking and subscribing to me. Let's go, everybody. Then we've got is Perneed. How are you, Perneed? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. All right, next we've got is Cora in the chat. Thank you, Cora, for liking and subscribing to me. Next name, Marley. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. All right, who else liked and subscribed? Let me see. All right, guys, everybody like and subscribe for a name. We have got is Isaac in the chat. Thank you, Isaac, for liking and subscribing. Tyson has subscribed to us. Thank you, Tyson, for liking and subscribing to us. Then we've got Naomi. Thank you, Naomi, for liking and subscribing. Next subscriber name is Luna. How are you, dear Luna? Thank you for liking and subscribing. Amala in the chat. How are you, dear Amala? Get your glowing names done, guys. Then we've got is Dahian. Thank you, Diane, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Here you go. Next we've got is Camilla. Thank you. Thank you so much, Camilla, for liking and subscribing. Next, we've got Lily in the chat. Thank you, Lily, for liking and subscribing. Bryson, thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. Here you go. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody get your neon names done. Then we've got is Emma, who liked and subscribed to me. Emma, thank you. All right, next subscriber name is Matty Lynn. Thank you, Madeline. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next name we have is Linda in the chat. How are you, dear Linda? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got Luke. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got is Nisha. Thank you, Nisha, for liking and subscribing. Thank you. Next we've got is Karti Teheria. All right, I can't really read that name. All right, let's go. I don't know where the name got. Okay, here you go. Karte Tehya. All right, that's a different name. Here you go. All right, next we've got is Hasna in the chat. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name we've got is Madalisa. How are you, dear Madalisa? Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Next subscriber name is Heyday. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Heyday. Let's go. All right, next name is Leela in the chat. All right, Leela, here you go. Your name has been done. All right, then we have next is Alaya. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Next name we've got is Heaven, who liked and subscribed. Who else liked and subscribed? Let me see. All right, then we have is Arisa, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Arisa. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. You got your glowing name done. Then we've got is Sion. Thank you, Sion. Thank you so much. Next name we've got is Araya in the chat. Thank you, Araya, for liking and subscribing. You got your glowing name done. Then we've got is, who is that? Kayla. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next name, who do we have, guys? Then we've got is Welcome In. in JC. Thank you, JC. All right, let's get to the next page, guys. Everybody get your glowing neon names done. All right, I'm setting up the page, guys. And it's done. All right, let's go, guys. Then we got is Trevor in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Trevor. Thank you. Next we have is Dehmelia in the chat. How are you, Dehmelia? That's a different name. All right, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next name we've got is Salvador. Thank you, Salvador, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, who do we have next, guys? Then we've got is Luke. Thank you. Here you go, Luke. All right, who's going to be next, everybody? Welcome to my live, guys. Hit the subscribe button and drop a name in the comments. Then we've got Rhodes in the chat. Thank you, Rhodes, for liking and subscribing. Here you go, Rhodes. Then we've got is Gabriella. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Gabriella. Here you go. All right, next subscriber is Sharia in the chat. How are you, dear Sharia? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next name is Isabella in the chat. You got your glowing name done on time, Isabella. All right, let's go. Then we've got is Shritika. How are you, Shritika? Is that Shritika? Yeah. Thank you so much, Shritika, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name we've got is Jocelyn. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. Here you go. Next subscriber name is Olivia in the chat. Here you go, Olivia. Next subscriber name we have is, who's that? Welcome in, Harley. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. All right, who do we have next, everybody? Then we have is Nick in the chat. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Let's go. All right, next we've got Kate. Thank you, Kate, for liking and subscribing. Next we've got Fawad in the chat. How are you, dear Fawad? Here you go. All right, who do we have next, everybody? Next we've got is Nicholas. Thank you, Nicholas, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next name we've got Geneva. How are you, dear Geneva? Here you go. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who else liked and subscribed? Let me see. I see Letitia liking and subscribing. Thank you, Letitia, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next we've got is Avery. Thank you so much, Avery, for liking and subscribing. All right, you got your name here. All right, who is next, everybody? All right, guys, welcome to my live, everybody. Drop your names in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Then we've got is Annie in the chat. Thank you for subscribing, Annie. All right, next thing we've got is Hedda in the chat. Thank you, Hedda. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, next name we've got is Haley in the chat. Thank you, Haley, for liking and subscribing. Here you go. Next name we have is Hazel in the chat. How are you, dear Hazel? You got your glowing neon name done. Then we have is Millie in the chat. How are you, dear Millie? Next subscriber name is Elena in the chat. Thank you, Elena, for liking and subscribing. Natalie is in the chat. All right, Natalie. Here you go, Natalie. All right, next name we have is Zimana in the chat. How are you, dear Zimana? Here you go. We have the next subscriber to be Maverick in the chat. How are you, dear Maverick? Thank you so much for subscribing. Next subscriber name is Viola in the chat. Thank you, Viola. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Who else liked and subscribed? Let me see. Brayden. Thank you, Brayden. Thank you so much. All right, next name, guys. Let's go with Naki. Thank you, Naki, so much for subscribing. All right, next name, Tony, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Tony. All right, next name we've got is, who's that? Finlay. Is that with the double N? Yeah, Finlay. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, next name we have is Sydney, who liked and subscribed. All right, who else liked and subscribed? Let me see. All right, that's Anthony. Have a nice day, Anthony. Thank you. Next subscriber we've got is Willow. Thank you so much, Willow. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got Grace. All right, here you go, Grace. Next subscriber name we have is Maxon in the chat. How are you, dear Maxon? Here you go. You got your glowing name done. Next subscriber is Larry in the chat. Thank you, Larry, for liking and subscribing. Who else liked and subscribed? I see Sumaya. Thank you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Sumaya. Next, we've got Ivan in the chat. Thank you, Ivan, for liking and subscribing. Then we've got Rise in the chat. Thank you. Let's go, Rise. Welcome to my live. Then we've got Joanne. Thank you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Ashley. Thank you for liking and subscribing. All right. Next we've got Liana in the chat. How are you, dear Liana? Let's go, everybody. Next we've got is Axe in the chat. How are you, Axe? Here you go. Next we've got Bob in the chat. How are you, dear Bob? Let's go, everybody. Next subscriber is Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you so much for subscribing. Next we got is Simon. How are you, dear Simon? So glad to see you in here. Have a great day. Then we've got is Ariana. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next we've got is Max in the chat. I love the name Max because it's my cat's name. All right. Then we have is Seva. How are you, dear Seva? Let's go, everybody. Next we've got is Autumn in the chat. How are you, dear Autumn? Here you go. All right. Who is next, everybody? Next we've got is Hillary in the chat. How are you, Hillary? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Let's get to the next page, everybody. Get your glowing names done. All right. Let's go, everybody. Come on, everybody. Next we've got is Asan in the chat. How are you, dear Asan? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Then we got Gracie in the chat. How are you, dear Gracie? Here you go. Your name has been done. Next we've got is Arden, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Arden. Thank you. All right. Who do we have next as a new subscriber? Kimora. Thank you. Thank you, Kimora, for liking and subscribing. Really appreciate that. Next subscriber is Peep in the chat. How are you, Peep? Is that a name? All right, let's go. Callie in the chat. Thank you, Callie, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Dalton in the chat. How are you, dear Dalton? You are on the list. Next subscriber we've got is Paley in the chat. How are you, Paley? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Who else liked and subscribed, guys? Let's go, Amy. Thank you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next, who has liked and subscribed? I see. Who's that? Hazley. Thank you, Hazley. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next, I see Sky liked and subscribed. Thank you, Sky. Have a nice day. Then we've got is... Who is that? Hornad. Thank you, Hornad. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Let's go. Next we've got is Anouk, who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Anouk. Appreciate you for doing that. Next subscriber, Jason. Thank you, Jason. Let's go. All right, let's go, guys. Next we've got is Kelly in the chat. Thank you, Kelly, for liking and subscribing to me. All right, then we've got Annalise. Thank you, Annalise, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next we've got is... Collie, thank you, Collie, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next name, everybody. Let's get to the next name. Then we've got Emerson in the chat. How are you, dear Emerson? So glad to see you in here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Then we've got Imran. Thank you, Imran, for liking and subscribing. Next name we've got is Bill in the chat. How are you, dear Bill? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Kiki in the chat. How are you, dear Kiki? Let's get everybody. Kalhara in the chat. How are you, Kalhara? Thank you so much for liking. Then we've got Bobby in the chat. Thank you, Bobby, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Then we've got Sama. Let's go, Sama. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Cassie. Thank you, Cassie, for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Jem in the chat. Here you go, Jem. Let's go. All right, then we've got Lily in the chat. Thank you, Lily. Next, we've got Blake in the chat. Let's go, Blake. So glad to see you. Next, we've got is Adana. Thank you, Adana, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next, we've got Joyce in the chat. How are you, dear Joyce? All right, then we've got is Olivia. Don't give me that, okay? Then we've got is Ryan in the chat. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Then we've got is Cyan in the chat. How are you? All right, let's go, guys. Michaela, thank you, Michaela, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next we've got is Hopper in the chat. Thank you, Hopper, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, let's go, everybody. Next we've got is Edlin in the chat. How are you, dear Edlin? Thank you. Next subscriber is Noah in the chat. Thank you, Noah, for liking and subscribing. Next name is Kare. Thank you, Kare, for liking and subscribing. Let's go. Nico in the chat. Let's go, Nico. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Zion. Thank you, Zion, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Feda in the chat. Thank you, Feda, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Then we've got Adeline. Thank you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got Kyla. Thank you, Kyla. Where are you watching from? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next name we've got is Angela. Thank you, Angela, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name we've got is Mason. Thank you, Mason. Hi, Mason. How are you, Mason? Then we've got is Lucas. Thank you for liking and subscribing, Lucas. Then we've got is Isla. Thank you, Isla, for liking and subscribing. Next name is Vicky in the chat. How are you, dear Vicky? All right, let's go. Kevin, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Lennox, how are you, Lennox? Welcome back, Lennox. I remember you. All right, next we got is Lily. Thank you, Lily, for liking and subscribing. Let's turn the page, everybody. All right, okay. Let me turn the page for you all. Let's go, guys. It's ready. All right, Marcus in the chat. How are you, dear Marcus? So glad to see you here. Here you go. Your name has been done. Then we've got Isla in the chat. All right, Isla, let's go. Leah in the chat. All right, Leah, let's go, everybody. Emily in the chat. How are you, Emily? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name we've got is Anya and Gabby. How are you, Anya and Gabby? Let's go. Welcome to my live. All right, next name we've got is Luna. Thank you, Luna. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Sarari. How are you, Sarari? So glad to see you in here. All right, who liked and subscribed next, guys? All right, Montez. Thank you, Montez, for liking and subscribing. So glad to see you all. I just want you guys to have an amazing day today. Then we've got is Vivek in the chat. Thank you, Vivek, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next thing we've got is Evelina. Thank you, Evelina, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Let's go, everybody. Next thing we've got is Mijal in the chat. Let's go, Mijal. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Zanda in the chat. Thank you, Zanda. Let's go. Next we've got is, who is that? Haley. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. All right, who else liked and subscribed? We've got is Nella in the chat. Thank you, Nella. Thank you, beautiful Nella. You get a name here. Then we've got Piper who liked and subscribed. Thank you, Piper. Let's go. Next subscriber we've got is Jisang. Thank you, Jisang, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next name we have is Han. All right, it's Han Jisang. All right, next we've got is Hazel. Thank you, Hazel, for liking and subscribing. Have a great day. Next subscriber. All right, Ivan, thank you so much for making those stickers. Here you go. Have a nice day, Ivan. Selena, thank you, Selena, for liking and subscribing. Have a nice day. Esme, thank you. Esme, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Arabella. Let's go, guys. Arabella's in the chat, guys. Check it out, everybody. Then we've got is... who is that? Taikira. That's a different name, Taikira. Thank you so much. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. KDM, thank you so much for saying that. KDM, thank you. You were the best too. Let's go, Spen. Thank you. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Then we've got is Yunche. How are you, dear Yunche? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. You mean a lot to me. Maria in the chat. Let's go, Maria. Let's go. Next subscriber we've got is Florence. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel, Florence. You mean a lot to me. Next we've got is who's that? Lily. Thank you, Lily, for liking and subscribing. Next we've got Calais. Thank you, Calais, for liking and subscribing. Next we've got Siam in the chat. How are you, Siam? Next we've got is Annalise. How are you, dear Annalise? Thank you for liking liking and subscribing. William is here, guys. Thank you, William. See, guys, everybody, William in the chat, guys. Then we've got Zara in the chat, guys. Thank you, Zara, for being my subscriber. Let's go. Marcos, guys. Marcos is sitting in the chat. See, check it out, guys. Let's go, everybody. Next we've got is Nihal in the chat. How are you, dear Nihal? Thank you for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Real Me. Oh my God, it's someone real. Let's go, guys. All right. Next we've got is Saya in the chat. Thank you, Saya, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Next we've got is Alia in the chat, everybody. Let's go, guys. All right. Next thing we've got is Robert. Thank you, Robert. Let's go. Everybody, please fill the chat with colorful hearts, guys. Please fill the chat with colorful hearts. Let's go, Asan. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, then we've got is Aiden. Thank you so much, Aiden. Thank you. Have a nice day. Sharia. Thank you, Sharia. Everybody, fill the chat with some hearts, guys. Everybody, please fill the chat. Okay, Fisher, thank you. With your names, add hearts, guys. Marcelo, let's go, guys. Make the chat beautiful, guys. Just put hearts with your names, guys. And let's go. Megan in the chat. How are you, dear Megan? Let's go, everybody. Next we've got is Azusa. How are you, Azusa? Sam, thank you, Sam. Shout out to Sam for putting hearts, guys, with his name. Shout out to Sam, everybody. Thank you, Sam. You are amazing. Evelyn, thank you, Evelyn, for putting hearts to my life, everybody. You guys are so good. Anishay, thank you, Anishay. Thank you so much for adding hearts. Sophia in the chat. How are you, Sophia? Let's go. Then we got is Liliana. Thank you, Liliana, for adding hearts to my life. Thank you. Let's get to the next page, everybody. All right, here's the next page. Hopper brought a red heart to my life. Thank you, Hopper, for liking and subscribing. Here you go. Next subscriber we've got is Skylar. Thank you, Skylar, for liking and subscribing. You are the best. Let's go. Then we've got Hashim in the chat. How are you, dear Hashim? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Anais, how are you, Anais? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next we've got is Raylan. Thank you, Raylan, for liking and subscribing. Have a nice day. Then we've got Nayel. All right, Nayel, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Blake is in the chat, everybody. Did you guys see Blake in the chat? All right, let's go, guys. Then we've got is Liliana again. Thank you, Liliana. Let's go for Blake again. All right, Blake, here you go. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. Then we've got is Mogolan. How are you, Mogolan? That's a different name, Mogolan. All right, Yoon Shay with the hearts. Thank you, Yoon Shay. Shout out to Yoon Shay, guys. All right, then we've got is Nova in the chat. Shout out to Nova, everybody. Let's go, Evelyn. Shout out to Evelyn, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, guys. April is there in the chat. Welcome back, April. Let's go. Next we've got is Arena. Thank you, Arena, for bringing hearts. Shout out to Arena. Next we've got is Fisher. Thank you, Fisher, for bringing hearts to my life. You are amazing, Fisher. All right, next we have is, who's that? Daniela, how are you doing? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Let's get to the next subscriber. Aurora, thank you. Let's go, Aurora. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Vicky in the chat. Thank you, Vicky, for liking and subscribing. You guys are so sweet. Owen in the chat. Thank you, Owen. I'm so glad for this audience. This audience is really different, you know. You guys are very nice. Then we've got Skyla in the chat. Let's go, Skyla. Thank you so much. Next, we've got Nayeli. Everybody, when I be posting this live in like 2 hours, do comment that you were one of the person in this live, okay? Tegan in the chat, all right? I want to know all of you guys, all right? Comment on it. And then tell me, Maddie, let's go, Maddie. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Let's go, Emma in the chat. Thank you, Emma. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to me. Broden in the chat. How are you, Broden? Thank you, Broden. Next subscriber name is Erica. Thank you. Okay, Erica, here you go. Next subscriber name is, who is that? Who's that? Evie. Thank you, Evie, for liking and subscribing. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Who liked and subscribed next? All right, that is Chaz in the chat. How are you, dear Chaz? Let's go, guys. Savannah. Thank you, Savannah. Thank you so much. Let's go, everybody. Next subscriber, we've got Charlotte. How are you, dear Charlotte? So glad to see you in here. Thank you. Next, we've got Jason with hearts. Shout out to Jason, guys. Shout out to Jason. So glad that you made hearts to my life. Then we've got is Brooke in the chat. How are you, dear Brooke? Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Next, we've got is Milray. Milray. Thank you so much, Milray. Next, we've got who is that? Gabby. Thank you, Gabby, with that emoji. All right. Next, we've got is Age. How are you, Age? Here you go. Next subscriber name is Alia. How are you, dear Alia? Here you go. I've got the best audience, guys. You guys are the best. Remy in the chat. Thank you, Remy. Everybody, please like the live and make it 200, guys. Come on, everybody. Then we've got Liliana again. Thank you, Liliana. Thank you so much for bringing hearts to my life. Naila in the chat. Thank you, Naila. Thank you so much. Everybody, please hit the like button and let's go. Finlay in the chat. How are you, dear Finlay? Here you go. All right. Next we've got is Caitlin with the hearts. Thank you, Caitlin, for liking and subscribing to my channel. Have a nice day. Next we've got is Miley. All right, who else has liked and subscribed to me? Let me see. That is, who is that? A fan. Thank you, a fan, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, who else has liked, guys? That is Lexi. Thank you, Lexi, for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, next we've got is Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my channel. All right, who else has liked, guys? Who else has liked? Viola liked. Thank you, Viola, for liking and subscribing to me. Let's go. Next 3 names, everybody. 3 names. That is... who is going to be that? Haley. Thank you, Haley. Here you go, Haley. 1 name. Then we've got is Gigi. How are you, dear Gigi? All right, 1 more name, guys. Chloe. Let's go, guys. All right, guys, I will be going for a break. I love you all. Thank you so much. You were the most, amazing audience that I've ever had. So please do check it out. Check this video out. It's going to be uploaded in like 2 hours. I love you. Bye-bye.